Tell us about the history of the restaurant then. It's a family-run business, and it's actually been here for quite some time, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I believe we've been here for 16 years now. Our mother and stepfather, Sydney and Brenda, they opened it up together back some 16 years ago. They loved the idea of tapas and wine and some small plates. So yeah, nothing. Belfast didn't have anything like it at the time.
So what's the most popular dishes then on the menu at the moment?
We have our classics. So we have our chorizo al vino, which is our chorizo and red wine, our gambas, prawns, your typical pil, chili and garlic, our Moroccan lamb tagine, our paellas. We're doing a sort of catch of the day. It's a sort of season, your fish of the day as such, and it seems to have taken off quite well. Using sea bass, sea bream, salmons, Talis bravas. We've got our empanada veggies, or beef empanadas, which is your typical Spanish dishes as well. There's quite a lot there, Victoria, isn't there?
Our vegan menu as well. So we reached out to that as well quite recently.
Yeah, that's right.
Gluten-free. We try to range to everyone, cater to every need. Any form of anyone that comes through the door, we try to please everyone, really.
Now, we're looking forward to Belfast Restaurant Week coming up. Is Restaurant Week something good for the city?
Definitely. I think it is very important for the city, especially to do everyone to get involved and do some form of a deal to get you through the door. Also, it's new faces that come into us as well, which we love, of course. And I quite like the variety of everyone getting involved too.
So what kind of deals have you got on then for Restaurant Week?
Within the £15 offer, we are doing 3 tapas, any tapas on the menu, and a glass of wine, sangria, or a soft drink, for people that aren't drinking alcohol, for £15. So, we believe that it's a very, very well priced offer, and we'll hopefully get some new faces through the restaurant. And obviously we've got our lovely sirloin steaks, our seafood tagliatelles, our pasta arrabbiatas, our grilled flatbreads, and our scampi and chips, and different specials like that. So there is a bit of everything there to suit everybody. People that maybe don't understand or want tapas as well. So yeah, it'll be a busy week, I would say. Looking forward to it. Bring it on.
So Cormac, for people who don't know, there's been a lot of big changes here in 10 Square. Changes for the better, isn't that right?
Absolutely. A couple of years ago, we were a 22-room hotel with just the old original 10 Square hotel, 2 floors of rooms above us. We're now 131 rooms. We've also extended our restaurant capacity here.
So what kind of things can people expect from the menu in the restaurant here?
Well, in the restaurant here, we've kept our menu very wide-ranging. We're fairly generalist, if I'm honest, but we do specialise in steaks. So we're a steakhouse menu.
Looking at the menu, there's some Belfast touches to it as well. I see the Samson and Goliath kind of jump out straight away.
Yeah, so at 10 Square, we've actually made an effort to really celebrate Belfast in many aspects of the building through design features, right down to the makeup of our wallpapers made from flax. The building we're in here was an old linen warehouse originally, so anytime we can celebrate some aspect of what it means to be good about Belfast, then we're happy to do so.
We're finding more people are turning vegetarian, and there's more dietary requirements these days, gluten-free food, stuff like that, vegan food. Can you cater for that as well?
Absolutely. There was a statistic I read where the likelihood of groups of people to book based on how well the person with a dietary requirement in the group will be looked after is really quite a big thing. So to not look after those people is just, it's a bit stone agey, if you know what I'm saying.
So what other promotions can we look forward to here in the hotel?
At Josper's here, we currently have 3 promotions on the go. We have clocking off, that's Monday to Friday from 4 to 6. And that's a great, again, quick menu for people just finishing up in work, or maybe just finished a bit of shopping and they want to grab a quick bite. And that's 2 courses for £16, which is fantastic value. Kids eat free on a Sunday, which we've only introduced relatively recently, but is really starting to grab some traction. Steak Thursdays are a really, really good evening to come down. Normally some music playing in the Doffer next door as well, so you can tie it up as a whole evening sort of package if you want to. What we've done is our head chef Mark has curated a little best hits type menu off our quite large menu. So we've cut it down quite a bit, but selected some of our most popular dishes, and we're doing that at 2 courses for £15 from the Monday the 23rd until the Thursday the 26th of September.
Okay, so for people who've never been here, tell us the kind of main idea behind the restaurant.
So, Edo Restaurant is the brainchild of Johnny Elliott here, who is the chef and proprietor at Edo Belfast. He's taken what the Spanish love and the Spanish style, the relaxed style of eating, and brought it back here to Northern Ireland.
So you've got your fish dishes, you've got your meat dishes. What about catering for vegetarians?
We're certainly up there when it comes to vegetarian and vegans, and we're constantly looking to cater towards those dietary requirements. We have an extensive vegetarian and vegan menu as well.
Now we have Belfast Restaurant Week coming up very, very soon. You guys are getting involved. It looks like a great event every year.
It is. It certainly is a great event every year for both customers and businesses alike. It was a great initiative. We have opted to go for, from Tuesday to Thursday, we've opted to go for 5 tapas plates for £20. Now, the reason being is, obviously we're a tapas restaurant, we tend not to do things in the starter main course way, and we tend to be very free-flowing. To try and stay true to that, we've tried to offer 5 tapas plates for £20. It certainly is good value for money. The tapas plates that we're putting out is a very high standard, but it's a little introduction as to what we do. And I think even the restaurant week as a whole, it's a great opportunity for people to get out on a Tuesday or Wednesday night or Thursday night when they don't usually leave the house, to go down and have that option of cheaper food, and you don't have to cook in the house, and it can be equally as affordable, and that's equally as good for businesses who tend to be quieter at the start of the week. So it definitely has an impact.
So Niall, the first thing you notice when you come into this restaurant is you're right in the middle of the city centre, so it must be a great location for you.
I mean, it's a street that's had its difficulties. It's a wee bit off the track, but yeah, it's a good spot. It's a good street. It's got a good vibe.
And of course, we're just metres away from where the Primark fire happened as well. Has that had a lot of impact on the business over the last year or so?
Yeah, it was definitely a tough time. I think in the end, I'm probably one of the few people who can say it done me a bit of a favour, because it's, Belfast people came out to support the local businesses, and that helped us to spread the word that we've got a good product, so give us a bit of traction.
So for people who haven't been here, tell us the kind of main concept behind the restaurant.
So it's Asian food. There's no meat, so it's plant-based, vegetarian, and it takes inspiration from a range of areas over Southeast Asia.
So how will you guys be celebrating Belfast Restaurant Week? What kind of deals and offers are you going to have on?
Yeah, so we've got a range of dishes. For example, we have our KFB, Korean fried broccoli. We've also got its cousin, the Jumon fried cauliflower. So, I think I should say that if you are somebody who is a bit apprehensive of coming to a purely vegetarian restaurant, you should definitely come and check us out, because we have a very high satisfaction rate. So it's definitely worth checking out if you want to try something different, and if you want to get in line with probably the biggest eating wave that's going on right now, plant-based, then come and check us out.
I see here as well you have these various sharing plates as well for £9.
Yeah, that's right. So the menu's broken down into a range of sections. We've got the main courses, the rice dishes, the noodle dishes. We've got our kimchi dishes, and then we've got sharing plates. So we encourage people to try and get as much as possible, because there's such a range of flavours. That if you get some dishes to share, then you get the full experience. People can be a bit apprehensive if they don't like spice. Now, yes, to be fair, there's a lot of spice in most of our dishes, but if you don't like it, we've got sweet dishes as well. So we're something for everybody, for sure.
So the first thing you notice when you come in here is the fabulous views of Belfast.
Yeah, we're blessed with a wonderful location. Makes a big difference to most of the kitchens I've worked in, having a nice view across the pass.
So for people who haven't been here, tell us a bit about the restaurant then.
The restaurant is part of the AC Marriott Hotel in City Quays. So it's a Jean-Christophe Novelli restaurant. We do Mediterranean cuisine, using as much local Northern Irish produce as we can.
Talk us through the menu then. What kind of things can you expect from the menu?
The menu is quite broad. We have a lot of Jean-Christophe's classic dishes, dishes that he's been doing in his restaurants for a long time, such as his mother's recipe for French onion soup, and then a couple of award-winning desserts we have on the menu. And one of the most popular probably being his tarte tatin recipe. So we have, and those will always be on the menu, and then we try and we change the rest of the dishes with the seasons.
So what kind of things will you guys be doing then for Restaurant Week?
We are running our prefix menu as our menu for Restaurant Week. Our prefix menu is a broad representation of what we do on the a la carte menu. I like to try and maybe entice people a little bit with the prefix. If they want to come in for something a little bit less expensive, and we can wow them with what we do for our prefix menu, and then hopefully tempt them to come back for the a la carte menu.
So on our travels around Belfast today, we've had various foods in the restaurants. I think it's about time we had some dessert now, and I'm hearing great things about this Jack in the Box dessert.
Yeah, well, our Jack in the Box dessert is an award-winning creation of Jean Christophe's. So basically, you have a box made from an almond caramel that we fill with a chocolate mousse, and then there's some sugar work and bits and bobs to really make it stand out. So I'll get our pastry chef Natasha to knock one up for you. You can have a wee try.